What you're now about to watch is a short video of me applying copper coat to the bottom of my boat. This is about as interesting as watching paint dry. So if you've got something else better to do, go and do it. Watch a bit of boat porn. Anything. That's watching reviews of boats that you can't afford, by the way. That's what I class that as. But this video is step by step how I did the job. If you're interested in it, watch it. There's other things you can watch that's probably more interesting. Okay. This is a quick walk around of the boat before I started. You can see on the bow there, I put a bit of international interstrip on it. See how that would work, and it was absolutely crap. Just kept clogging up the scraper, so I didn't bother using that anymore. That was 4 hours stripping antifoul off the boat. Obviously you can see I'm wearing some of the antifoul. So 4 hours, and it wasn't too bad. Probably going to be a lot worse. Next time I'll have a bit of music, you know, something in the headphones or something like that to kind of keep going. Once you get into a rhythm, it's not bad. So better than I expected. But the rain has just come down now, so yep. 5 o'clock on a Saturday, time for me to go home and maybe get a Chinese and a few beers. Now Monday morning, day 2 on the stripping of the antifoul. Let's see how we've got on last Saturday. More on this side. Okay. Now, the goal today will be to finish this side. 12 o'clock on the second day. I started at 9:30, so that's what, 2.5 hours in, and I'm going to have some lunch. As you can see, I'm wearing my usual blue antifoul headband, so I haven't mastered keeping my head clean, so time for some food. So that's the end of day 2. I've done 4.5 hours. As you can see, I've got the blue neck. So I did Saturday 4 hours, today is Monday, I did 4.5 hours. Physically exhausted, just cannot do any more. So I'm gonna go back up Dublin, get cleaned up and do a bit of work up there. Hopefully get back tomorrow. This is more than you wanted to see, but just to show you how the blue antifoul gets everywhere. Day 3 here in the boatyard in Waterford. It is 9:25 in the morning, and yeah, so far the total count of hours is 8.5 hours have been done on the boat. So hopefully today I'm going for trying to get another 6 hours in, and at that stage I should hopefully have the starboard side of the boat finished. Three o'clock now on the third day. Started at 9:30 this morning, and now I'm happy to say completely done. Now Friday, day 4 on the boat project, 9 AM in the morning. Plan is to spend most of the day down here because the weather's good. As you can see, I did a lot of work a couple of days earlier on this week. I'm going to do the keel today, so I've got some special tools that I brought down for the job. As you can see, the van is full of the heavy artillery. We got a Hilti needle scaler, some orbital sanders, big vacuum, angle grinder, all different bits and pieces that I'm going to need. Let's not mention the damage to the van, touchy subject. Okay, let's get started. This is a Hilti needle scaler, and it did an excellent job at stripping off the old antifoul off the keel. I was really amazed. Once I started, I had the whole keel finished on one side in about an hour. Now you can see here there's a couple of nicks and indentations on the keel. These only look like little rust spots when I started, but once I'd actually stripped away the paint with the needle scaler, it showed that they were much deeper than I thought. So that's something that has to be watched in the future. Quarter to 4 on the Friday. I'm finished for the day. That's day 4 on this project. Coming on really well. Give you a little update later on as to what I have left to do on this. Going home a bit cleaner today, which is always good. Now they say all intelligent people are lazy, but not all lazy people are intelligent. So I found that sanding the bottom of the boat was incredibly difficult after about 15 minutes, because you had to hold the sander up against the bottom of the boat, coupled with the weight of the hose off the vacuum cleaner. After about 15 minutes, your hands just got really and shoulders got really tired. So I'm coming up with a little invention that hopefully will solve that problem. So I'm just going to machine this up, and I'll let you know how I get on. "25 minutes later, and I have now constructed, I don't know whether you can see that, my little stick. It's going to sit on the ground, sander's going on top, and it will keep an upward pressure on the bottom of the boat. The bottom of the boat is roughly shoulder height, a little bit above shoulder height, because I couldn't rest the sander on my shoulder. I have to kind of have it up a bit higher. So this is the job. Plus the fact I can always extend this on a little bit if I need it. Welcome back. We're now on day 5 at the boatyard. So today we're going to get some copper coat on the boat. I intend, it's a lovely day down here, so I intend to spend the whole day here at the boat. We should see a bit of progress. And to be honest, coming down here, you've got to spend a good few hours. If you're only coming down here for an hour, no point. Stay home, make love to your wife, do something meaningful. An hour on the boatyard's no good. You need to spend more than that. Quick little shot of the pogo stick. Haven't used it yet, but it looks like it's going to do the job just fine. can't believe how good that pogo stick is. It's been 10 minutes, right, since I started using it. I'm gonna try and give you a little shot of this to show you how good it is. Okay, this is the bit that I've just done. I've just sanded down here, as you can see up here. 10 minutes, okay, since I started. All the way to the other side of the keel. So I've done that area there, right? You can see the difference between unsanded, sanded, right? Last week when I was down, this is what I got. That's from holding the sander by hand, which nearly broke my back. So I have a little adapter here that'll stick on the bottom, and then I can add another little piece of pipe. I'll chop off a couple of inches of this. This is just a piece of waste pipe, and I'll put this adapter on the end and it will give it another 2 or 3 inches. And what man in life does not want another 2 or 3 inches on his magic wand? Get the job done. $2:30 in the day now, and I have 3 coats of the copper coat on the boat, on the keel, and on the rudder. So let me, that is 3 coats on. So get ready in a minute to go on with the 4th coat. I think this is going to take 5 because it's a little bit patchy. 5:30 in the day. That's the end of day 5. The hull is completely sanded, ready for copper coat. The keel has been done. The rudder has been done. I'm wrecked. It was a long day. So, hour and a half drive back for me, back home. Cup of coffee and McDonald's on the way, and that's it. Day 6 here in the boatyard, and progress is going a bit slow. Weather today is just not playing ball with me. I thought we would be painting the hull of the boat, but not going to be. So I'm just prepping, getting the last bits of antifoul off the boat, masking it up. I've power washed it down so it's nice and clean, and then hopefully tomorrow the weather's a lot better and I will go for the full anti-foul of the hull tomorrow. So, probably just as well, because I wasn't really ready to start putting copper coat on it now. But tomorrow, nice and early, I'll be ready to go. So this is day 6. It is day 7, Saturday morning, and I'm down here in the boatyard, ready to start copper coating the hull. I have everything set up. It's about 9:30 in the morning. Nice day, and I have the hull completely prepared. So it's ready for the copper coat, and I've just given it a wipe over with the alcohol wipe. So it's going to be a long day. It is now 5:15 on a Saturday. Happy to report the copper coat is finished. Obviously, apart from the pads that are holding up the boat, so that will have to be done when the boat's lifted. We'll sand that off and sort that out then. I am absolutely shattered. Got here at 9:30 this morning. It's now 5:15 and the boat has got 5 coats. 5 coats of copper coat. Anything that was left over, I went over the rough spots on the keel again. So now it's a case of taking the tape off. Luckily, I've got a really good day for it. It's still 17 degrees, 82% humidity. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. The most satisfying part of the job. So the copper coat's done. The boat is back in the marina. Too early to tell whether it's worked or not. It seems to work really well for some people and not so good for other people. I will dive in with a GoPro next week, bearing in mind now it's mid-October. So I will dive in with the GoPro next week, go down underneath and see if I can get a few pictures and see what it looks like. I'm not expecting to see anything grown on it, but who knows, you know. I'll keep you posted.